tell if my camera is focused or not. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome for the first time. If you've been here before, you probably have noticed that this is a different location that we are filming in. So I kind of built this set mostly for TikTok, but as I was building it, I thought, why not use it for YouTube too? So I did vlog my building experience of, kind of getting everything and putting it all together. So I just thought it would be kind of fun to do that as a separate vlog rather than at the end of the month with my October vlog. So this is going to be a bit of a shorter video. I've been doing kind of really long videos lately, and I thought it would be fun to do something more short and fun and something to really kick off Halloween month, which is my favorite month of the year. If you haven't noticed by this, I'm a little bit obsessed with Halloween, so I am so excited for this month. This vlog may seem a little bit disjointed because I wasn't entirely sure what I was gonna do with the footage while I was filming it. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be a separate vlog or if it was gonna be included in my monthly vlog, but I will do my best to piece everything together and take you along with me. So without further ado, let's get started. So my original plan, because I did originally want to do a Halloween set and decorate for Halloween for YouTube, was to use my regular filming location, which is, the desk in my room that you see all the time, and just kind of Halloweenify it and add some pumpkins and some spooky decorations and some spider webs. So I started gathering supplies for that. And the first store that I checked was Michael's. I had been to Michael's previously to look for Halloween decorations for something else, and I felt like they had a lot more stuff, so I went back. And I was also very much thinking about how I wanted my desk to look, which is different than what I wound up building, so some of the things that I was interested in were for that. And then, even with my math skills and the coupons and everything being on sale and all that, when I brought everything to the checkout, it still went way over budget. I had a pretty low budget for this because I'm broke and I can't really justify spending a lot of money on Halloween decorations right now, but I brought it all up and I was just the worst customer. If you've ever worked in customer service, I'm the worst person, where I was just like, never mind. I just basically didn't get any of it. I got one or two things, but all the vines and everything, I put those all back, all the floral stuff, put that all back. So they probably hated me. The guy said he was fine with it, but he probably hated me. I would have hated me. So the next store that I checked out was Marshall's, and in the past I feel like Marshall's has had really good Halloween decorations, but they had nothing. I feel I don't know if I was too early in the season or if I was already too late and it had already been really picked through. So I just kind of did a quick walk around and then left and went to Home Goods. And again, Home Goods, I've bought decorations there in the past, but I just didn't see anything I was really excited about. And I kind of also had a very set list in mind, because by then I was still planning on decorating my desk, and I had this idea that I wanted to replace certain things with the Halloween version. So for example, the Starbucks cups that always sit behind me, I wanted them to be potions bottles, and then I wanted to change the books to be spell books, rather than just whatever books I happen to have back there. So that was my plan originally, and I didn't find any of that, and so I was kind of bummed. And then the last thing I went to pick up was pumpkins. I went to Ralph's to get pumpkins, which if you're not in Los Angeles, I don't know if they're only California, I don't know the scope of where Ralph's is, but it's basically a large chain grocery store. And so I went there to get the pumpkins. I really would have rather gone to a pumpkin patch, but not possible right now. So I did go to Ralph's, and I had the craziest experience. I didn't film it, but I still want to tell you about it because it was so just incredibly silly and stupid. But okay, the Ralph's I go to, the parking lot's on one floor, and then the store is on the next floor, so you have to go up escalators to get to the store. But the pumpkins were on the same floor as the parking. So in order to get a bunch of pumpkins, which is what I needed, I had to go all the way upstairs to the store, get a cart, bring it all the way back downstairs, fill it with pumpkins, and then bring it back upstairs again, which is a terrible system, and went even more terrible because when I got my first cart, I went to bring it down, the escalator had a cart area, you put the cart in and then you go down next to it on the escalator. So I went to put it in there, and the wheels just locked up. And I couldn't figure out why. I was like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm allowed to take the cart down. I'm like, why would the wheels lock up? And there were people behind me who needed to go down the escalator. And they were like trying to like tell me, they're like, oh, you just like push the cart into, like, as if I didn't know how to use like the cart escalator thing. They were trying to tell me, I'm like, no, but you don't understand. Like the wheels are locked. And like they were trying to help me and like push it. And finally we just kind of like shove it into the cart thing. And they're all like judging me. So you know how you could just tell when people are like judging you, like, what is this idiot doing? Have they never been to a grocery store before? So we bring it down. The wheels are still locked though. So I can't put the pumpkins in it and bring it back up. And there's a security guard down there who again is judging me. And he's like, you need a new cart. I'm like, but I don't understand, right? So I'm like, okay, I guess this cart is just faulty. So I go back up, I get another cart, and the exact same thing happens, and the wheels lock up again. And this time there's like a Ralph's staff member there who's standing right there, and she looks at me like I'm like the biggest idiot. She's like, you just like put the cart in the escalator thing. I'm like, it's not working. And so she like looks at me, she like grabs the cart, hands me another cart, and like pushes it down for me. And that cart luckily works. But the fact that I had to use 3 carts, and I think I went up and down like 6 times total or something like that, just to get these pumpkins, I was very frustrated by that experience. Well, why not just put the pumpkins on the same floor as the rest of the groceries? Anyway, I got the pumpkin. These pumpkins weren't originally part of this plan for decorating. They were actually for my Wednesday Addams shoot that I wanted to do, because I really wanted to shoot in a pumpkin patch, and that wasn't going to happen this year. So I was buying pumpkins to put in my pumpkin patch, which is actually a public park. And that shoot will be in my end of the month vlog, but that was what the pumpkins were for. So when I brought them back, I put them here in my living room, and I really liked the way they looked. And then I thought, oh, I'd really like to use them in the background and do some like Halloween TikToks with them, especially my Over the Garden Wall Greg TikTok, because I thought it'd be really cool to do like a little set type thing inspired by the episode where they go to Pottsfield, because that's one of my favorite episodes, just the aesthetic, like aesthetic wise. It's a good like episode plot wise too, but aesthetic wise, I'm just like, I love that episode so much. Also, another side note, if you haven't seen Over the Garden Wall, freaking watch that show. It's so good, and it only takes like, I think, an hour and 20 minutes to watch the entire series, because it's a mini series. You should watch it. So once I had that idea in mind to make this TikTok set, I started, you know, kind of playing with where the pumpkins would go. I put up the background, and I kind of started building from there. So I started out with just putting the pumpkins on my coffee table, and I was already a little bit worried because this coffee table is extremely cheap and very weak, and I was a little bit worried that it was going to break under the weight of the pumpkins, because some of them are very heavy. But then I wanted everything to be up higher, so what did I do but add even more weight? So these plastic bins are just bins that I keep extra fabric in. Most of it's from projects that I bought fabric for and then just never started or lost interest in, or is just left over from projects that I bought way too much of, which was convenient because I was able to cover the bins in extra fabric from a project that was originally going to be much bigger and that I scaled way down. And so this is just the underside of that fabric. I started bringing in lots of decorations that I just had already around my apartment. I kind of keep Halloween decorations up all year because I love Halloween. So I started just kind of gathering them, or just gathering things that I thought of. I put these orange and white flowers among it, which I really love, and that wasn't part of like the plan originally. I just happened to see them among my craft supplies and kind of grabbed them, and I really loved the way it looked. And then as I was building, I started having more ideas of more things that I wanted, and I realized I wanted like some kind of leaves or like harvesty type stuff, and then I wanted, you know, maybe some like string lights or something. So I wound up going to one more store, which was Joann's. And of all the stores I visited, Joann's had my favorite decorations. I'm really glad that I went there to check it out. I was really impressed with all the decorations that they had. This is not sponsored, of course, by anyone, but yeah, I was really excited to go shopping there and see all their decorations, and I wound up spending way too much money. Remember how at Michael's I went over budget and didn't get anything? This time I went over budget and got everything. It's 104 degrees outside. So I got some like some more hay bales, even though I'm allergic to them. I got a lot of different like wreaths that have leaves and like harvesty feels. Can't see them in this video, but here is what they look like. And I got some super cool string lights that have like the Edison bulb feel to them, or like something that you would hang maybe like in your garden or something if you are hip and, I don't know, trendy. And let me just show you how cute these lights are up close. They have little skulls in them. You won't be able to see it, but I just thought that was really cute. But they also look like they are skulls on fire if you look really closely at them, which I didn't exactly realize when I bought them. I knew they had skulls in them, but I thought they would be more of like, I didn't realize that the like fire would look quite so fiery. So as I was building this, I was loving the way it looked, and I just thought, wait, why am I building a whole other set in my room when I'm building this one here and I love the way it looks? So I decided I was just gonna go all out with this one, just keep it up. I'm gonna film my October YouTube videos here, which I'm really excited about, also a bunch of TikToks, and just really get as much use out of this as I can, because I spent a lot of money on it and I put a lot of time into it, and I really enjoyed building it. One thing I think is like really funny too is at my last job, like this is what the job was supposed to be, was building sets for things like this. Like when they hired me, they told me like, yeah, we're gonna be putting together like a set that looks like a science lab and a set that looks like a living room and stuff like that. And I was so excited because that's like, I love doing that. I love building things and putting things together. So I was so excited, and the job didn't turn into that, and I kind of feel like, ha, look at me now, building sets without you guys. I'm so asleep right now, I'm thinking, sorry, I'm not wearing makeup. This is like the first video I've done not wearing makeup, but it was 104 degrees outside, and I didn't feel like putting any on. But what I'm thinking right now is I might want 3 more of these little pumpkins. One to go here, because I'm not loving that one. One to go here. Well, I guess if I move that. Maybe I just need 2, and then one to go in that corner there, because that corner is pretty empty. I also don't like how kind of like lined up they look. I like things to be more staggered. Oh, and I think I want something for up here too. Again, just for staggering. So yeah, maybe 3 little pumpkins. And then I have 2 hay bales left over. I have like a run of really little hay bales, and I have a bigger one. So I might just keep those under the table and then decide if I need them or not. And then get back in because they went everywhere. Also, what I have left over that I haven't used yet is these candles. These like really tall candles. I thought it would be kind of cool to have them sticking out, but now I'm feeling like maybe I would like little tea lights instead, kind of scattered around. I think that might look cute. So I have to decide on that as well. So I think I might run, since it's not dark out yet and I am on a roll. I should have done this while I was waiting for my camera to charge. I think I might run and get a couple more of these little pumpkins. They're quite inexpensive to get real pumpkins. I think I got them like 3 for $5 or something like that at the grocery store, which is super nice. So yeah, I think they'll last all month as long as I don't carve them or anything. I think pumpkins last quite a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that, but I'm actually like really loving how this is coming along so far. Really the only thing I'm not entirely sure to do with it, besides the extra hay bales and candles, is the purple like leaf garland, because I got 2 different garlands because they were super on sale. And yeah, so I got 2 different options, but I think I'm kind of tempted to take apart the purple and like brown leaf garland that's just like hanging on the side right now, and then kind of mix it in here just to add some purple to the mix, because there isn't a lot of purple, and I love using purple as like a Halloween color. I think it's really cute. So yeah, maybe get some more little pumpkins and then figure it out from there. I'm super way over budget already, just based on like my Joann's run today when I got all the garlands and decoration. Really what put me over budget was the lights, but they were so cute and I really wanted them, so I bit the bullet. Here's just some close-ups of what I've done so far. I think it's looking so cute so far. And that's the garland I have, and that's the one that I haven't decided yet. So much hay. on my floor and all over here. So yeah, that was the whole process, and then I just kind of filmed the TikToks that I was originally going to film there and took some Instagram pictures, and I haven't done much more with it yet, but I am planning to. I did start working part-time, so my schedule is a little bit tighter than it has been in the past, but I do have a lot of plans of things that I want to film here and take pictures of, and I just really want to have fun with it. And I'm really, really looking forward to some of the videos that I have planned for this month. A couple of them are videos that I've been wanting to do for a while, but I've literally been saving them until this month because they are spooky themed. And I also kind of am inspired to like want to build more sets in the future. Maybe I'll do one for the winter holidays. Like I could do like a Christmassy type one. I don't know, like have lots of fluff as snow and I don't know, candy canes, gingerbread. I don't celebrate Christmas, but I want a cute set. If you have any other ideas for sets, let me know. Maybe Thanksgiving I could do something. I bet I could still just use all this stuff. I don't know how long pumpkins last, but if they'll last till Thanksgiving, that would be awesome. I could do like a Thanksgiving set and make it like all orange and like less black and orange, less jack-o'-lantern pumpkins and more just like, I don't know, hand turkeys or something. I don't know, I'm so inspired right now. I have so many ideas of things that I want to do. But yeah, I know this was a very different video. It was a lot shorter than my most recent ones, but I hope you enjoyed it. I had so much fun building this and making it. If you enjoyed it too, please give this video a like. Please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment. It really does mean so much to me. I love hearing from you guys, and your responses are always so positive, and it always just like, it makes me feel so good inside to like read your guys' positive responses to what I'm working on, because I do really work very hard on my content. And if you want to see more of me, don't forget to follow me on my other social media. I have Instagram, I have Facebook, I have TikTok, and now I officially have Twitter, which I am still learning how to use, but I'm trying my best. Thank you so much for watching my video, and have a spooktacular Halloween month. Bye!